I thought I'd record a little video for you. I'm stuck in the car because my little one has fallen asleep. There we go. Sleeping like a baby. Just not at night, she was up last night. But before I drop off to the childminder, I thought I'd give her a little bit of time, or she'd be very grumpy. But I thought I'd send you a little message. I was watching a kids program. I think it was Teacup Travels. I don't really watch it before. And at the end, the lady said something, and I just thought, I don't know, it just really resonated with me. I made a note by my bed that you've got to bring your best. You've got to bring it in order to know whether you can do it, basically. And that makes so much sense. I think sometimes we think that we can't do something. We tell ourselves that we can't do it. It might be that a teacher told us when we were 5 or something that we weren't creative, or we couldn't do something, and we've carried that belief around with us. The only way you will know whether you can run and grow your own business, or whether you can make jewellery, or whether you can do whatever is in your heart, is to bring your A game and do it. You know, that's the only way you'll know. And I don't think there'll be anyone that would have regretted giving something their all, even if it didn't work, because at least you've got it out your system and you know whether you can or can't. And the chances are, if you really, really go for it and you really believe that you can do it, the chances are you're going to do it, okay? It's when we approach something with a half heart, with sort of very half-hearted activities and mindset around something, like, well, I'll give it a go, I'll stick my toe in the water. We get that a lot. People, I'll just give it a go and see how I get on before I do it properly. Well, the thing is you're giving yourself false expectations and false, because no one's ever created something amazing from sticking their toe in the water and giving it a dabble, okay? It might lead to something and you might get the bug, which you probably will, because it's just an amazing thing to spend your time doing. But if you really want to build your business, or you really want to create that dream in your heart, whatever that is, the only way you can do it is to give it your all, to be in the game, to do it, to bring your A game. Because otherwise, when you get to the end and it hasn't quite worked, if it hasn't, you're always in the back of your mind thinking, well, I didn't really give it my all, I could have done better. So whether you are starting your business, you're already running your business, or you're thinking of it, remember to bring your A game, give it your absolute all, because only then will you know at the end whether you, well, A, you're going to increase your chance of success because you brought it all to the table. You can't hide behind the, oh well, I could have done it if I'd have wanted to. It's just like, think circumstances, whatever wasn't right, or now obviously there are going to be things in your life that get in the way, and you've just got to but instead of just doing things half-heartedly, just say to yourself, okay, it's just not the right time, I'm just going to package it up and put it over here, and I'm going to come back to it. Maybe write it in your diary, I'm going to come back in April. I just need to give myself some headspace. But when you try and juggle both at the same time half-heartedly, then it won't lead to anywhere, it just leads to frustration. So yeah, that's the inspiration I got from Teacup Travels yesterday. But I thought it's so true, you know, that if you approach something with a half-hearted and you haven't given it your all, then you'll never know if you can do it or not. And if you do it and you manage to be successful with a half-hearted attitude, then you'll get to the end and think, well, imagine what I could have achieved if I'd have given it my all. I know from speaking from experience, running my business is my hobby, it's my life, I love it, and people say, oh, you know, you know, why don't you give up and just spend it with the kids? Well, I love my business. I have to have my business in my life. It's not work, it's not hardship. I love it. I get up in the morning and I want to do it. It's just, until you experience that, there's like nothing else. And I'm talking from experience because I have had the job where I've hoped I'd had the accident on the way into work because I desperately didn't want to go into the office. I hated my work. And now I'm sat here and I'm master of my own destiny. I get to choose what I want to do. I love it. And I think everyone deserves to have that flexibility and that feeling of just owning their life and building a life on their terms. And I know it's a bit of a cliche now, but it's so true. I can literally design my life to be any way I want. And a really good, like a little a little thing just to give you to do if you wanted to, is to get 2 bits of paper and write down what your perfect day would look like, you know, 9 to 5, or if you're a mum, 4 in the morning till 7. What would your perfect day look like? And then write down what your sort of average day is now, and then just ask yourself what needs to change to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. And I did that exercise about 3 or 4, maybe longer, years ago, and it's still in my mind now, and actually it was such a useful exercise to go through, you know, and it's just a bit of fun, but actually it's more than that. It's like life-changing, you know. You can create the life you want, but you've got to start somewhere, and that's a really good place to start, because you can start picking the little bits to change first, and that action that you get, that momentum you get from changing the little things, will move into the bigger things. It gives you confidence, if nothing else. So that's my little Monday morning, well, it's afternoon, 1:20, my Monday wet weather message to you guys. If there's anything you want me to cover on these videos, I don't know if I'm going to do a video every week, but I'm going to certainly try and email you some news and just to keep you updated, so would love to hear from you. Alright, well, lots of love to you. Bye.